This is Water Park. This is the breakwater, and we're gonna fish on the lake side of the breakwater. It drops off pretty deep over there. We're gonna throw some lures. Could be some fish of death, some smallmouth bass, and other things are. It's a beautiful view of the lake. The sun's shining in your face though. So hopefully we'll be able to get some fish. This is probably like the last day where it's 70-degree weather around southern Wisconsin. So let's see what we can get. All right, early mid-afternoon, not the best time to fish, but I'm gonna try to start with a blade bait. And gonna go through all my lures. I lost my favorite Chartiste lure at Governor's Island yesterday, unfortunately. I have to replace that one. Probably cost like $3 or $4. That wasn't an expensive lure. But we're gonna try with a blade bait because everything bites blade baits. At least I think everything bites blade baits. I'm not actually 100% sure if everything will actually bite blade baits, but they should. They definitely should. So hopefully there's some bass, some fish of death, maybe even some panfish, because I'm pretty sure a rock bass would bite this. And I could use a rock bass definitely in terms of getting some cut bait out there, because I didn't stop at the Mendota Bridge area to get some cut bait. Disappointing day so far, but I think we have some cloudiness coming in, so maybe some fish will actually hit. Honestly, Mendota, I've been trying to fish the last couple of days. It's been pretty disappointing. Mendota's definitely been pretty disappointing. Except for Governor's Island. That one point off Governor's Island is the only place I've been able to catch fish lately on Mendota. I'm trying a lot of new places, striking out a lot of new places as well. Well, not really new places. I fished them all last year, but generally earlier in the summer. Right now, they don't seem to be hitting all that well. Got one. Oh my God, after like 3 hours. Oh, finally got a fish. It's a walleye. It's a walleye. It's a small one though. It's not a big walleye. Probably can't keep it. But I wasn't keeping walleye anyways, but at least I got a fish at Water Park. They're starting to hit now, the walleye. It's a nice fish. Hopefully it's just a start, but we got a walleye, guys, a walleye. It's a walleye. It's a walleye off Water Park. First fish of the day. Very lively, nice little walleye. Let's hope we get more fish. Obviously this little walleye wants to go back, so we don't want to launch him from too far, but there you go. Very, very lively, and it goes right back. Well, that was interesting. After like 3 hours, 4 hours maybe, the gato fish bait did not hit, but I actually got a walleye. I was hoping it was a rock bass so I could use it for cut bait. Because bluegill's not going to bite this, obviously. But rock bass sometimes will. Hopefully we can get more, because I think the wallies are starting to hit now. Swim bait, well, not really swim bait. Rapalas are the key here. Rapalas are the key. It looks like sitting down and fishing is actually more effective than standing up and fishing. Also, a slow reel is pretty key. I think something else just tugged it as well, but it didn't really connect. So they are starting to hit now. Definitely are starting to hit. All right, I think I got a big gato fish. Oh my God, it's taking so much drag. That is not a walleye. Unless it's like one of those gigantic walleyes. That is not a walleye. It's gotta be a big catfish. And it's heavy. Or that it's a carp. It could actually be a carp. It's definitely not a walleye. It's not acting actually like a channel cat, but if it is a channel cat, it's a fairly large one. It's 50-pound braid though, so I'm not really too afraid. I don't know if there are 50-pound catfish in here. I don't think there are. I guess there might be, but I don't think so. Or it could be a sturgeon, honestly. It definitely could be a sturgeon, just by the size. I don't know what I'm gonna do with a sturgeon. It wouldn't fit in my net. Oh, it's big. If it's a catfish, it might be my biggest one in this lake. Caught the 19-pounder by the 113 bridge, but this might beat that one actually. Worms, key. Gotta keep it up. I think it's a catfish. It could be a sturgeon. Yep, it's a, is that a flathead? No, it's gotta be a channel, right? I don't think there are flatheads here. But it kind of looks like a flathead actually. But I can't see right now, so hard to tell. I think it's a channel. I mean, I don't think there are flatheads in Mendota. I mean, I could be wrong. All right, come over here. It's definitely not done fighting. It's big. It's catfish, it's big. Gonna need the net. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. It's got to be at least 15. There's no way it can be less than 15. I can't see quite the size of it, but it's running so much. It's running so much. Oh God. Kind of wish this was a walleye, but it's not. Never caught a walleye nearly this big. This has got to be a big one. Yeah, it's a big one. That was my first. Is that a catfish? I think it is. There's no way it can't be a catfish, right? There's like, yeah, it's a catfish. It is a channel. It is a channel. It's a decently sized one though. No, it's not a flathead. Flatheads, they become pretty distinct. But that's at least a 10-pounder. Maybe like 8, 9, I don't know. It's not as big as the one I caught over at 113, but it's a very nice fish. So they are here. The channel gato fish are definitely here. There's no way that could have been a walleye. I need my net now. Need the net. I think it's getting tired. Just let the drag go out a little bit more. Grab my net. Hopefully, and land this sucker. It's probably like a good 12 pounds or so. Makes a very, very nice fish. Very nice indeed. And that is definitely not a walleye. It's a long fight. It's a little harder to bring it in here than other places. On the rocks, I don't want to like fall in. It's actually quite deep off the edge here. And that's a good gato fish. Looks, the coloration's like a flathead, but it's definitely a channel. Ugh. All right, channel catfish, come here. Come here. Come here. 50-pound braid, you ain't getting away. Come here. Come here, catfish. Man, this guy doesn't want to give up. There we go. Oh, that is a very, very nice gato fish. All right, guys, all day waiting, but we got ourselves the 11-pound channel gato fish. It's a very, very big fish. One walleye, one gato fish. Hopefully we can get more. Channel catfish. I think I'm gonna just walk it over to the boat ramp and then let it go. It's easier to dump it there. There's no rocks, and I can get it a soft getaway. It's a catfish, so as long as the skin stays wet, the fish is okay. Catfish have been known to survive quite a while out of water. A couple of minutes, it's not gonna hurt this fish. If it was a walleye, I'd probably just dump it back in right afterwards, but it's a catfish, so we can afford to do this. Channel gato fish. Oh man, it was worth waiting all that time. Nice, nice catfish. Hopefully we can get another one today, because there's monsters much bigger than this one out there. Because I've caught a couple of them, so I would know. But 11 pounds, not too bad. All right, catfish. Let's let you go off into the water, and it swims off. The water drops off pretty deep here, but it's an easy place to release big fish. All right, another big catfish on Mendota, 10 plus. Mendota is basically the only body of water where my average catfish is 10 plus. I don't catch really any dinks on Lake Mendota. They're all like, I think the smallest one I've caught here is like 8.5 and the largest one's 19. But I know there are 20 plus pounders out there, and I'm going after one of them. Hopefully I can get more fish today. Well, that wasn't the biggest one I've caught on Mendota, but it's a nice fish nonetheless. 11 pounds. Let's go back to casting. I think I got another one, yep. All right, second, I think slightly bigger walleye, if I'm feeling this correctly. It's gotta be a walleye. I mean, it's a night. No, it's not a bigger walleye. It's, what is that? Oh, it's a bigger walleye. It's a decent one. It's not huge, but changed lures to the sparkly white one. Got a walleye. It's not bad, not bad, not bad. Another wally. Second one of the night, third fish of the day. Walleyes are definitely hitting in. And yeah, slightly bigger than the last one, but still nothing to write home about. Probably like 13 inches or so. Nice walleye. There you go. Let me just, I'll let you guys see the wally. Probably just gonna bring it up. Don't need the net for this. There you go. There you go. That's a nice walleye. Walleye, right, number 2. This one's actually a nice one. Might be pretty close to 15 keeper size, but not looking for walleye to eat, so see you, walleye. There you go, swimming off right there. Nice walleye right there. I think that's gonna be closed the night. It's about 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go and get something to eat. This is like the last 70-degree day of the year, but not too bad of a day. I was hoping to get a couple more eyes, but yeah, I usually don't catch too much like way after dark. It's usually like in the hour after it becomes dark. Got a nice catfish and 2 walleye. Not too bad of a day. I was hoping for better, but can't really complain. All right, back home. I've actually caught bass there before, but just earlier in the summer. So I guess late in the summer, it's only walleyes at night. The other guy, like by me, said he caught like 20 of them the other day, but last warm days of the summer, probably much, much colder now if you go out. Probably still some eyes there, but gato fish, probably like the last couple of days you can catch them. So I had fun. I hope you had fun watching. And like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and I'll see you on the next fishing adventure.